Okay, hey guys. It's Michael Wolf here, aka Brain Blazer, aka my real name J. Matthew Haley. For those of you who know me personally, um, or um, or Chewbacca. For those of you who know me by that. But yeah, I'm making another video. It's sort of going to be in between a update video and educational video. And what I mean by educational is I'm going to be teaching you about how to sing. How to sing. And yeah, just basically, just the aspects because I saw this video of a girl singing, a friend of mine who I'm subscribed to on here. And I mean, no one I know personally. I just became friends with her here. But yeah, I just this video is for her and for anyone else who's an aspiring musician. Uh, and I will tell you now, if you're an aspiring musician but you don't want to sing, I would learn how to sing anyways because that's going to be really important in so many ways for you, especially when you get to college. If you're in high school, and if you are in college and you're thinking about becoming, you're not a music major but you're thinking about becoming one, this will definitely be important for you. I've only been a music major for a summer semester. Well, I've been going to Darton College down here in Albany, Georgia, and this is only my first official semester. I had a summer semester as well, but this is my first official semester, fall semester. So, but I've been learning a lot, and I'm going to pass on my knowledge to y'all. And by the way, if I seem like yeah, I'll be occasionally going in and out because I'm on Facebook. I always find it funnier when I'm on Facebook or talking to someone. It's hilarious. I made a video a while ago. It was hilarious. Never got the chance to put it on. I lost all my memory on that computer. It's so sad. But no. Okay. Singing. Um, First thing you need to know about when you're singing a song. First thing you want to do, if you need to listen to it almost constantly. If you're preparing to sing a song or you're doing a recital, whatever, if doing you're doing something if you're doing a song at church, if you're doing a song for a talent show at school, whatever, doing auditioning for a play, you've got to listen to the song that you're going to do constantly, and you gotta read the lyrics. Read the lyrics, find the lyrics, and read them. And then keep on listening to the song. You'll get the lyrics through the song as well as reading them, but more through the song, trust me. And I've definitely learned that. I think most of you already know that. But yeah, always, 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 always listen to the song constantly. Now, number 2, you need to learn how to read notes. It's always going to be important. If you don't know how to read for, voice, if you don't know how to read for voice, if you don't know how to read treble or bass in voice, then you could be halfway screwed because in the business of music, if you can't read music, if you're a good musician, but you can't read music, you're halfway screwed because it'll be much more helpful for you to know music, for you to know how to read music, rather than just being able to hear it and play it. It'll make life so much easier as a musician. And this is with any instrument in any style on guitar if you're playing guitar, but singing. Sing. Get back to singing. Whenever you're singing, you got to know how to read music. Professionally. If you're a kid, if you're in choir, you know how to read music. Good on you. Good on you. So yeah, I think one thing we need to talk about is dynamics. Dynamics are very important. If you don't know what dynamics are just, it's the volume. It's the volume you control yourself. And that's always very important, because what dynamics are going to do, dynamics are the changing volumes. It's changing the volume of your voice when it comes to singing. It's, think of it this way. If y'all, I'll give you an example with this piece I'm doing. Danny Boy. Danny Boy has great dynamics. Listen to it, but I'm going to sing it for you. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down to mountain stream. Something like that. But if you did you hear me get louder? If you heard me get louder and then get softer suddenly, that's dynamics, and those are great dynamics. I may not have been doing Danny Boy right, but it was just an example. It was just an example of dynamics. But there are some great dynamics in Danny Boy. I love that song. And then you'll always find this somewhere is staccato, or light. Well, not light, but very. They hit. Like whenever you hear. Whenever you hear like just non-held sound, just single sound that for a second, it's just a single note and it doesn't hold any longer. It only holds for like that. So that's very important, and it's very fast. And staccato styling is very important. Sometimes it will be used in a lot of pop songs. It's not. In some more traditional songs, it's used a good bit. Not all of them, but a good bit of some. Not a lot of them, but a good bit of some. Some of the good ones are. Some of the very good ones. Some of the very amazing ones. Some of the very hard ones are. But yeah, whenever you're singing, just remember these things. But I think the most important thing about singing that you need to know is notes in general. Do, fa, sol, la, ti, la, ti. Do, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da, do, do. That's very important. Why? Because those are all the notes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da, la, ti, do. Yeah. So that's important. If you ever watched Sound of Music, you'll know that. But that is the fundamental. That song, not just that song, but the beginning of that song is just educational in general. That's how you learn how to sing. Those are the words you use to memorize how to sing notes. And then how to read is an entirely different monster altogether. But yeah. And one very helpful tip to all of you aspiring musicians is as singers is always find your octave range. Find how high you can go until you start squeaking, or how low you can go until your throat starts to hurt. Because when you go high, you'll start to squeak. It'll kind of hurt, but if you start to squeak, that's as high. Below that squeaking point, that's how high you can go. And the lower you go, the more likely you're about to hurt your throat, because your certain parts, your Adam's apple has to go up to get higher and down to get lower. And that's actually where I believe, I don't know, that's actually where musicians believe that higher notes and lower notes come from. Also, just because they sound like that just sounds like that just sounds naturally should come with the territory, and it's always been there. Yeah, texting. So yeah, I'm going to play a song very softly, so that you won't hear too much of it. You'll hear more of me than it. I think it's going to be a My Chem song. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be a My Chem. Well, how about... Yellow Sun. The song's called Yellow Sun by the Raconteurs. Yellow sun is rising in the afternoon. I like to tell you, but I know it's too soon. Actions are fading by the phase of the moon. The phase of the moon. The sun, it isn't hiding when it sets on you. It's not a coward lightning, I know that it's true. The dying for the darkness now is all I can do. Is all I can do. Da, 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 da. And if the sun should follow us into your room, the rich red run from me to tell you the truth. Sun's not the only thing that's shining on you. That's shining on you. You're making me hungry, but what's really funny is it's not sunny anymore. Da 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 da. And when I was up to where the sun has gone, I think I was the only one. And the only thing that's left for me is the rising sun, the rising sun. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. But what's really funny is it's not sunny anymore. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. But what's really funny is it's not sunny anymore. 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 Okay, so you notice the dynamics in that? Yeah, they went up and then they went down in the end.
Yeah, that's